everybody! We will get started here in just a second. I know it's been a fortnight at least. Hey, Tarako, how are you doing tonight? Ah, 3-day weekend is nice. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and swap us over. To probably no one's surprise, I have forgotten what we were doing when we left off last time. I can't remember if we were doing main quest or side quest, but we have a cure for the Malachor highlighted, so maybe it was main quest. But we do have one side quest that we can do while I contemplate that. Go to Hikmet and... We had to... okay, yeah, that had to have been some kind of main questy thing. Oh, look, we're near Hikmet anyway. Residence. Hey, Scribbles! Got the dream team back. Nobody wants to talk, right? No, okay. Figured we'll catch everything up. We'll just go in the middle of the night to talk to the governor. I'm sure he'll be ready for visitors. I guess I could wait till morning, but... Yeah, I guess I should have just waited till morning so don't have to deal with all these assholes in the street. That is some, like, happy music to play after... Was that the governor's mansion? Governor's research laboratory. No, that's not where I'm going. Fuck. Well, it's not that way. Or is it? Guess I should have looked at the map. Okay, there's a way this way around there. Kiss? Yes, okay. I wonder if in Greedfall 2 we'll be able to jump like real people. Early access soon, right? Let's see if the governor is up at midnight. Good, he is. You're not allowed to sleep if I'm not allowed to sleep.
Lady de Sade, what bountiful wind brings...
Enough pleasantries, Excellency. They are a dull canter
Oh!
to such treachery.
Oops!
I beg your pardon? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten that after sending me to save your servants, that you then again sought my assistance? According to you, I needed only to convince the Tiana Hakadactus to provide us with a remedy.
Oops.
But you used me like a pawn, seeking in truth to capture her.
I cannot understand why you are reacting in this way. I was certain that the witch doctor would refuse to help us. They have us marked down as enemies, after all. And I had good reason to believe that you would not resort to physical persuasion.
You were even ready to use brute force against your own allies.
Whatever do you mean?
After wounding the Tiana, your spy attempted to kill me, Excellency. And you dare to tell me that my anger is exaggerated. Can I remind you that to assassinate a legate is to declare war against her sovereign?
I never... I promise you that I had no intention for any harm to befall you. That man went beyond his orders, I assure you. I implore you, please accept my sincerest and profound apologies in the name of the Bridge Alliance.
How are you?
I can only give you the benefit of the doubt for now, Your Excellency. In the meantime, you need not keep a candle lit for the return of your sire. He paid for his audacity with his life.
He would have been made to answer for such infamy, I assure you.
Sure.
Once again, I apologize sincerely for this crime. It should never have happened. In any case, we need to get our hands on this woman. The remedy is perhaps...
There never was a remedy. It was a wild goose chase. Perhaps even some sort of machination.
Should I have talked to,
That is terrible. This is a great setback.
Constantine first?
How could I have been so naive? What a shame. I am truly sorry that you risked your life in vain. Would you like to speak with me about any other subject?
That is quite the change in tone! Oh my god. Oh. Hilarious. Oh, this is so awkward. Just everyone's just staring at each other. Well, the real reason I came was this Olin guy.
I met Ulan.
Ulan.
The Boneblower's clan chief from the village of Vignamri. He is an open-minded man who holds great expectations of exchanges with the colonies. He would like to meet you to discuss a treaty, even an alliance.
Ulan, you say? I have never heard mention of this name, but to finally have an ally among the natives could only be beneficial. That is excellent news. Still, I fear that I cannot leave the city. That would be taking too much of a risk.
Yeah, we
I
can't
doubt that
risk
Ulan
you.
will come to Hikmet. He is looking for an alliance, but he is not desperate. Such a gesture would be considered a sign of weakness by his clan.
That is understandable, I suppose. Do they grasp the concept of emissaries? Do you think that solution might work?
I think that might be possible. I'm sure he would understand that you could not come to see him in person for the same reason.
Total whiplash
Excellent.
here.
Finally, some clear skies in our negotiations with the natives. My right-hand man will then go to this village to finalize an agreement with King Ulan.
I'll be there too, to make sure everything goes according to our plans. There is another matter concerning the same village that I would like to bring to your attention. A wandering merchant, member of the Ulan clan, is being kept in your outpost. Can you authorize his entry into the city?
I see no harm in that. This merchant is certainly not a threat to us, and he might even prove useful if the negotiations with his clan should take a foul turn. Here, please be so kind as to give him this letter of passage. If he presents it to the guards, they will let him in and he'll be able to establish his stall in town.
I thank you. I hope to see you again. I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lady.
How are the people who burn people at the stakes coming across better than the mad scientist faction. Alright, well let's I do like the music here. All I had to do was go straight, apparently. I'm gonna make her go to sleep. She deserves a night of rest before she goes a traveling again. Who is this painting of? Some guy. It's just some guy. Oh wait, I have to actually go find the merchant. Where is the merchant? Damn, he's far away. Alright, I guess we'll go to the outpost camp. Da, 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 da. Wonder if there's a soundtrack of this. I like the little Hickmet City song. It's very bright and cheery, despite their Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde ways. Uh-oh.
Please, help me.
Just keep walking, Renaigse. This does not concern you.
Have mercy. They will kill me. I am but a merchant who wishes to trade with the big city.
I never thought I would see several islander warriors attacking a mere merchant. And I thought honor and righteousness were of the utmost importance in your culture. I must have been mistaken.
Oh.
What are you trying to say, Renaigse? Are you insulting us?
You are insulting yourselves by behaving this way. He's an unarmed man. He's trying to survive. What honor is there in attacking him?
He is a traitor. He deserves to be punished. But you are right. He is not worth attacking. Let's leave. His punishment will come once we have chased Renaigse away, and he cannot sell his products.
Wow.
Loreda Odolmanawi. May the trees along your path always bear fruit.
Think nothing of it. Ulan told me that you were not able to enter the town.
It is true. The soldiers did not let me enter. They left me outside, and the Donea Exdragao took advantage of this opportunity to attack me.
Rest assured, I have obtained permission for you to enter from the Governor of Hikmet, which should allow you to set up your stall in the city.
Ad Loreda Renaixi. Thanks again.
Farewell, merchant. Perhaps we will meet again.
Well, our good deed is done. Oh, we've got the battle music. The battle drums are going. It does look like it's on Apple Music. Now I just have to figure out what the track is named. Come on, you can just drop down. There you go, see? See? Heights aren't so bad, Avery. I think I probably have stuff to sell. Have a Ring of Divine Fury. I don't need it. One day I'll trade out my doublet of good fortune for the embroidered marquee, but it's so much duller. It's not as bright and cheery. Oh wait, I didn't finish selling shit. Don't think I'm gonna need to disguise myself as a blacksmith. Still want to wear my unicorn medal, but it won't let me. 'Cause I'm not smart enough to wear a unicorn medal.
Ulan, I see that the Governor of Hikmet's emissary is already here.
He is, and I am very thankful that you succeeded in organizing this meeting. I am full of hope for the future.
We are very grateful as well, Your Excellency. However, if you could leave us, I am sure you can understand that the discussion we are about to have must remain confidential.
Uh-huh.
Naturally. I hope that you will reach an agreement.
Well. Oh, okay, I guess we just wait here for literally 2 minutes. Well, while we're waiting here for 2 minutes, I guess I'll go see if I can figure out which unless there is a waiting thing at the travel point. Don't think there is, but no, there's not. Okay, fine. We're just gonna wait outside. For 2 minutes. Maybe it's a minute and a half at this point. Let's see. There's one called Bandits. Building Our Future. The adventure begins. Death is upon us. No, probably not that one. It's probably... I don't know which any of these are. Might be it. I'm gonna have to actually listen to them. Alright, hold on, let me see. Let's just add it to my library and I'll go through it later. What's that little button there for? Apple Music Classical? What? Well, that's interesting. I didn't realize that was a thing. Not even sure why that's a thing. Is it time yet? Have I wasted enough time yet? No, I've got a whole minute left still. Alright, 54 minutes. This is fascinating, isn't it, guys?
My Tempest. Can I do anything for you?
Do you have anything new to say? Nope.
I must leave you.
The barrel battle ballad? No. Requiem of a Hat. I don't know which one it is. I want to know, but that would require actually listening to them. Which would not make for a great stream experience, alas. "27, 26 minutes. What about you, Kurt? You got anything cool to say?
Green blood, my friend. Do you need something?
Nope.
I must leave you.
You know, that hat looks so good on him. I'm glad we... Okay, why do you guys keep looking at each other when I start talking about hats? It's just like, goddamn the hat. Goddamn hats. I just feel like I'm missing out on, like there's some kind of silent conversation going on. There they do it again. Now I like how he just like stood outside. It's like, hey, how did the meeting go?
So, have you reached an agreement?
Our discussions were very fruitful. However, we are faced with a problem.
Really?
Our peace treaty depends on the ability to exchange freely.
And Chief Ulan has warned me that our merchants would be at risk of being attacked by the neighboring clan.
Mordoon, the chief of the village of Igugsop, is at the Nea Exragao. He is among those who think that the people of your island are only here to take from us.
Well...
His village would also benefit from this agreement. If you could convince him to meet us, we could reach an understanding, allowing the caravans to pass through his territory.
Without this, I am afraid we would not be able to make a commitment. Peace
Definitely
and
did this
trade
part
are linked.
out of order.
If our merchants risk their lives coming here,
I am sure that you will manage to convince him that the Renaigse are not all bad.
I can try, at least.
Adlredar, we will wait here and hope that you will manage to reason with him.
One last side quest and then we're all caught up. Oh, I haven't actually been here yet. Hi, buddy. So I have a great proposition for you. No downsides.
What are you doing here, Renaigse? Your kind are not welcome in my village.
What can you tell me about your village?
Why would I talk to a Renaigse about the Igugsop?
Did you just want to be nice?
All you need to know is that this name means the village of Black Urgs.
Okay.
They are our friends and our companions, and like them, We do not like to be disturbed.
I mean, that's fair.
I see.
Anything else?
Well, Ulan wants to talk.
Ulan, the king of Vignamri, wants to establish a trade agreement and sign a peace treaty with the governor of Hikmet.
This sounds like something he would do. All he ever thinks about is picking up the crumbs left behind by the Renaigse. All of that in hope of breathing new life into his village, while insulting the memory of the deceased men and women who lived there.
Hikmet's emissary will only sign if their merchants can move freely and in peace. They want to meet you.
I am not like him. I am a Donea Exregao, a proud man, not a slug. The Renaigse cannot be trusted. They are deceitful and only seek to trap us.
You're telling me, I mean, wait.
The Donea Exregao I have met were fearless, and yet you were running away from a mere meeting. By refusing to negotiate, you are only showing weakness, nothing else.
Not Fradi. The worst part is that you are right. I cannot refuse this meeting without appearing weak. Fine. I will meet Ulan and his emissary. But I will not go to his village.
Smart.
Tell them to find me at Landristel. I will be there in a few hours.
I will tell them right away. Thank you, Mordoon.
Well,
Congratulations. This is some fine legate work. Convincing a man that stubborn and full of hatred could not have been easy.
well, thanks for the compliment, Kurt. You know, sometimes we do a good job. The longest day.
Mordoon is willing to meet you at Landristel to sign a peace treaty.
You really are an accomplished negotiator and diplomat, Your Excellency.
I know,
I
I'm
knew
pretty
you would
awesome.
succeed. Thanks to you, the whole region will be at peace.
Do you know where this place is, Ulan?
Of course, in our language, Landristel means Glade of Promises. It is a sacred place, one whose peacefulness must be respected. It bodes well.
In that case, we should go there at once.
Yes, I will follow you. Come back to see me soon. And if luck is on our side, we will celebrate peace together.
This Ulan is about as forthright as a backtracking donkey. I'm almost certain he's plotting something.
I suddenly feel the urge to go to Landristel. I hear it looks wonderful this time of year.
And if we want to see this encounter, we should leave now.
Ah, for fuck's sake! There's a time limit! Wait, where's the fucking, negotiation? I have to... Hold on, I'm gonna use the travel thing to get there quicker. 'Cause otherwise I'll get lost and we'll miss it. No, 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 don't wait! Don't wait! Avery, there's no time! There's no time! Oh no, we only have 5.5 minutes to get there! And then we're probably gonna be waiting again. Waitfall. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'll show you what gods are made of. Muldoon is being attacked. Let's go and rescue him.
Adloredar, thank you for coming. You saved me. That accursed Ulan. I should have known he would betray us both. My men are dead, and now I am injured. He achieved exactly what he wanted in the end. I will have to join another clan if I do not want my whole village to suffer the consequences of my defeat.
I'm sorry, Muldoon. I really am.
You were deceived, just like all.
Curse your sudden yet inevitable betrayal, Ulan.
Sometimes, among the stones, there can be snakes. Farewell, on Olmanawi. And do not let yourself be betrayed again.
Man, it's almost like, the Bridge Alliance can't be trusted at all. Ulan, you got some splaining to do. At least I didn't have to wait 5 minutes to do that. Your village sucks, guys. And Ulan sucks too. Asshole.
Traitor. This meeting was meant to establish peace, and yet you have exclusively sent armed men.
Muldoon was a Denea ex-Regal. He would have never accepted an agreement with the Renaig Say. He would have endlessly attacked our merchants and our allies' caravans. We had to protect ourselves if we were to make these exchanges possible. So we did.
By lying and manipulating me.
I am sorry, but I was unsure that you would agree to help us if I told you the truth. I understand your anger, but keep in mind that we are now at peace, thanks to you. You are now a Karans of Ignamri.
Oh.
And should you seek it,
Yay.
you will always have our assistance. Anything else?
Nothing. I must go.
Fuck off, Ulan. Alright, let's look at our quests. Alright, now we're gonna go talk to Constantine. And then we'll trigger the last one. And it feels like it'll at least make a lot more sense now. I don't trust either of you.
My fair cousin! Come closer and tell me what brings you...
I think we asked him all those.
I wanted to inform you of our progress in the attempt to discover a cure. As you advised me, I followed the leads shared by our allies, none of which led anywhere. However, they pointed in the same direction, towards a sort of god that the natives worship. They call him Enon Mil Frictimen, the god of many faces. He is very powerful and protects the island.
How can you be sure that it's not some sort of myth? Even a superstition?
I saw it take shape with my own eyes, during a ritual. It is possible that the Malachor is the expression of its vengeance.
You are referring to the secret we unearthed. The entire continent is paying today for the errors...
Okay, but apparently this happens after!
It is a terrifying perspective.
But if it were true, he must also be able to help us heal.
Princess, could you shed some light on this being? Is it possible to meet him?
All the Donegada know him. He is the strength, the spirit of Tirfredi. You were looking for a demon or a remedy from plants, so I did not think of him. But yes, he is very powerful and as old as our world. He could surely heal your sickness. But it is not simple to meet him. Impossible, I would think. Though it is not my place to judge, you need to earn the trust of Glendan, the elder of the council. Ask him for his help. He lives in the village of Dorchad Genadu. It is in the heart of our island, at the entrance to our most sacred lands.
Thank you for your help, Princess. I will not forget the numerous services you have provided for us. And thank you, fair cousin, for everything.
Alright, now we'll go ahead and trigger the big plot. Which isn't too far. I can walk and not quick travel. But I will shortcut everywhere. There's a lot of coin guard around. Just kind of wandering about. Is there anything I need to trigger with the coin guard or go and do with them before I finish this part? Or are we good to just go on ahead? We're not missing any context. Nothing vital? Nothing that would make anything make more sense? Because we've done all of Kurt's stuff. Alright. Saving.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I've settled the problem in San Mateus. Several of your men were imprisoned by the Ordo Luminis. The misguided brothers planned to attack the port. I had them arrested. They should no longer be a threat to you. The Order thought you to be heretics because of your tradition of secrecy.
The secrets. They often cut both ways. Therefore, I'm going to reveal to you another. We discovered this island nearly 2 centuries ago.
A few decades later, we sold the discovery to your nation of merchants. Then, our closest allies, we transported some lords, men and merchandise. They began to colonize the island. The lords revealed themselves to possess a tyrannical nature and began to exploit the lands with a deadly passion. Their actions provoked a revolt of the natives, but also the very workers and craftsmen they had brought with them. The magic of the natives of Tir Fredee was awoken. Beasts came out of the woods and destroyed the new cities. Only a handful of lords and armed men were able to make it back to our ships. The losses were enormous. The humiliation, devastating. Your princes paid us well to keep their secret. They continued to make the occasional expedition. You are, in fact, a product of one of them.
What are you saying?
You must have had your doubts. You are the child of a native. You were born on one of our ships.
The child of an islander? But I know who my mother is, and...
I understand how difficult this is to hear. And I wouldn't know why your family has kept this from you all this time. In the end, we decided to sell the secret location of the island to other nations. The congregation, in spite of its fears, could not keep away. And here you are again. I am sorry for the shock I have caused you. You asked me for the truth, and now you have it. Anything else?
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral. I can't believe it. That for all this time, I've been fed lies. Did Constantine know? I must go see him.
I am sorry, Greenblood. I promise you that I knew nothing of it. And as far as I'm concerned, this changes nothing. I will keep watching over you.
Fuck everyone! No. And then, like, the music gets all intense, and then as soon as we go back here, it's like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Side quest that's paused. I think I finished all I could on the side quests with, the Shadows of the Guard, Champion of the Arena. Is that what did I need to do the stuff in the arena? I thought that was pointless. That doesn't relate to this, does it? I guess I'll do it after this. I've put this off long enough. It doesn't add anything extra to this, right? I think I did it once on one playthrough, but I didn't remember it having any kind of actual impact. Well, Kurt, you're going to be here with me in this cutscene, right? You're going to walk through this door with me? Yeah, I think we already did the Egon stuff.
Cousin, you couldn't pick a better time. I've been taken with jitters, like a cat on a midday roof.
What are you waiting for with such anticipation?
I took your advice, you see? I've summoned one of these crows! He has been examining me for nearly an hour. I just barely escaped a purge. But I was given the mandatory bleeding. I so hate their little knives.
And so then, our venerable doctor, what is the verdict? The blood is black. Constantine, is this your blood? Constantine, answer me! Constantine, stay with me! Constantine! There is a chance he is an error. It might be something else.
I'm going to die.
No. No, Constantine.
I will die, like your mother, and the others on the continent. I am dying. I don't want to die. I don't. Not so soon. It's so good. Constantine, I don't.
Constantine, I am here. Pull yourself together. Out. Everyone out. It's an order.
Thank you, cousin.
There now. Are you better?
I don't know. You won't leave me, will you?
I'm going to find a cure, I promise you.
Didn't you promise the same thing to your mother? You know I'll be dead before you find one.
Don't say that. I will succeed. I've already some promising trails to explore.
I don't know, cousin. The tidings are so awfully dire. I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. I doubt the reason for your visit was to console me in my tragedy. Tell me, what brings you here?
It can wait. It's nothing that cannot be dealt with later.
But please, whatever it is, it will take my mind elsewhere.
I was able to get the whole story out of the Admiral in exchange for a service. As our investigation was leading us to imagine, the congregation did once attempt to colonize the island. The Nauts discovered it some 2 centuries ago and brought our people here a few decades later. But the enterprise to colonize the island failed completely. There were a great many bloody battles. Few colonists survived. The princes preferred to hide their defeat and paid the Nauts to keep the secret.
That they hid the fiasco from the world, I get. But that my father said nothing about it to me.
That's not the most shocking part of the story. Believe me.
What do you mean?
The congregation continued to make expeditions to the island with the help of the Nauts. According to the Admiral, my mother was captured from here during one of them.
That's not what she said at all.
I was born on one of their ships.
What? But that means you are not
Your fair cousin. No.
All she said is you were born on a ship.
Ways that we've been fed since our tender childhood. The fable told I am the spitting image of my dead father, lost during an expedition. I don't know what to think, Constantine. Why did they do that to me?
I don't know. It's another one of their sly and dark orchestrations. Some vile intrigue. If it is of some comfort, no matter the true story, you will always be my fair cousin. You have always been the only one to care for me. You are my only friend. That's all that matters to me. Keep this discovery between us. No one needs to know. My aunt adopted you after all. Bring in the others. Let us speak of different concerns. That's enough bad news for one day.
Oh look, we leveled up with this!
Kurt, what is...
Dismissed, soldiers! Leave us. We have much to say.
What is going on? I don't appreciate this attitude, Kurt. Must I remind you that these men all answer to me?
Times change, Your Highness. Or rather, they're about to do so.
Is that a threat? What are you hoping to accomplish? Don't tell...
Silence! We have little time, and none to lose.
Kurt, what are you talking about?
The commander of the Coin Guard is here in New Serene at this very moment. He's preparing a coup d'etat. In the 3 cities of the island, our men are going to eliminate the governors and their entourage.
This is madness. How?
How? You'll go down as easy as plum pie and cherry wine. Standing behind every one of you is one of our men. You have entrusted us with your security. You are completely at our mercy.
Then why did you send your men away? And why are you telling us all of this?
I've known you both for a very long time. Too long. I've come to know you. To respect you. And I've never reneged on a contract. These orders go against all that I am. A cold-hearted mercenary. Definitely.
Oh yeah, you're so cold-hearted,
Never
Kurt.
a traitor. And so now you are forewarned. You must take action.
Thank you, Kurt. I will not forget this. Constantine, we need to get you to safety as well as your counselors.
But I want to...
What? Take part? You can barely stand up. No, we must take you into the cellar.
If I've completely understood what you've said, Kurt, the governors of our cities are also in danger.
Yes. If you want to keep your allies, Your Highness, you also need to warn them.
Correct. We cannot let them fall into the hands of these traitors.
I will find the means to send them a messenger. Do you know where your conspirators are?
It would seem I should be one of them. They are counting on me to eliminate both of you. The most urgent matter is to get our hands on the commander and his 3 lieutenants. The others are doing nothing but following orders. If we cut off the heads, they will fall into rank.
I always knew you were a good man.
Don't make me change my mind. We'd better be off. Now.
The dream team!
We'll certainly have to fight some traitors at Torsten's behest on our way to the cellar. Stay on your guard.
Stay behind us, Constantine. You're in no condition to fight.
We must also think about the advisors, including your professor. And then we have to rescue Lady Mirage.
We must hurry, before the guard can act.
Alright, let's see what we gotta do now. So exciting! Plot! Treason! Yeah, Petrus, now's not the time. I guess it's possible for us to fail this mission, huh? Okay, so... I think we go up first. And then we go down. Alright, is everybody safe? Constantine, don't die. How am I carrying too much? God damn it.
Lord de Corsillon, the coin guard tried to assassinate my cousin and is plotting the same actions against the other governors.
So, they have finally done it. Such proximity to power is a terrible temptation. It was only a question of time before they succumbed.
We should have paid more attention to your lessons. We might have been able to avoid all this. Follow me. I'm taking you somewhere safe.
I'm coming.
Oh, my little chickadees. Wonder if... Is there like a safer passage out of here, or is it just... Oh, nope.
Bit of poison on my blade. Hey, let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
I might as well. I'm already way down. You guys have stuff to say? No? Commentary on the player character of how many games the delegation doesn't factor in. Yeah, I am carrying way too much on my shoulders. We're gonna make bank once we get out of here. Bank that I never spend. It's like all the bank I made in, well, glad you guys are keeping this room safe. Keep it up. Thank you for saying that, Constantine. Do you think the... Well, I guess I have to go save Lady Mirage first. Oh, I can't go that way! Damn it. Okay. I guess I have to go this way? Yep, alright.
Lord Minister, the Coin Guard wants to take control of the island by assassinating all its governors.
The Guard is everywhere. They could succeed.
We will do everything in our power to thwart them. Come now. We'll take you somewhere safe.
Our little line... Our little line of diplomats is getting stronger.
Poison on my blade. Let's go!
I like how Constantine is just like cowering in the background. Alright, so we're not allowed to go out this way, right? No, we can't go that way. So I guess we need to go, like, this way and go down to the basement? Am I reading that right? Oh god, not the Uwu voice. Of all the things in Gordrim, that's what broke me. Oh my god, that person is good at blocking me!
Let's see if you know how to use your weapon.
I can only assume that I have to go rescue Lady Mirage after I get Constantine safe? Because it won't let me out that front door. I don't know of any other way to leave this area. That's the only exit out of here, right?
We've reached the cellar. It looks like a good place to hide. Constantine, Promise me that you will stay here until we secure the city.
Do I even have a choice? Here I am, consigned to my quarters like some broken old maid.
Like someone ill, Constantine. Someone who is dear to me. And the city wouldn't survive your loss.
You have such a way with words. Very well. I promise to stay here, obediently awaiting your return.
Let's go then.
And cousin? Watch out for yourself. You were dear to me as well.
You are safe here.
You have my eternal gratitude, Excellency. We owe you our lives.
You will be safe here.
Thank you, my friend. I will never forget what you've done for me.
Alright, you guys, everybody just stay here safe in the basement. No one will think to look in the basement for you. I mean, despite all the dead bodies here in the basement that we obviously killed. Maybe it'll actually let us leave the front door now. If not, then I don't know how to get out of here. Let's walk there very slowly, because my pockets are full. Lady Mirange is like right here, so we'll go rescue her first.
Lady Mirange, make ready to depart. We cannot remain here.
But what is going on?
The Coin Guard has decided to take control of the Isle. They plan to overthrow the governors. They were set on assassinating Constantine and his entire entourage.
The idiots!
You are in danger. Do you know a safe place we could take you?
Don't worry about me. I have friends here. They will hide me. Go! And do be careful.
Alright, well. Bye! Is my favorite merchant friend open tonight? Because I really could use the ability to run. I went the entire wrong way, the opposite way of the merchant. Wait, there is a merchant. I'm just gonna head back this way, and then we will... I would like the ability to run. Actually, I guess I could just do it once we get to the travel point. I won't be inefficient. I'll stay on task. Even if it means I have to run very, very slowly.
Make preparations to leave. I have a message to communicate immediately to the governor of San Mateus. You must tell the Mother Cardinal that the Coin Guard is preparing a coup d'etat. Her life and those of her entourage are in grave danger.
Very well, Your Excellency. I'll leave immediately.
Oh, gee, is there a lot of Coin Guard in front of the Coin Guard place?
Things are about to get dicey. Let's see if we can ward off the fate.
Bum 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 bum.
Now is not the time.
Who are you telling that to? Weight limits in games are the worst, especially if there's not like an easy way to get rid of the stuff without like just dropping it.
Now is not the time.
Oh, you think I want to go into the coin guard? No, I'm literally just trying to pick up all the loot. I'm heading just there very, very slowly. Very slowly. And meanwhile, the entire citizenry is just like, oh, those silly coin guard fighting with the legate in the street again.
Now is not the time. Messenger, be ready to leave at once. You must warn the governor of Hikmet that a conspiracy is underway targeting him.
It's just that I can't leave the city just yet.
What are you talking about? The order comes from the governor. What more do you need?
It's just that I was told if I left the city today, it would cost me my life.
Who said that? The commander's men, I suppose.
I don't really know, but they were heavily armed and they pay very well.
If it's a question of money, how much did they promise you?
A lot.
You should be ashamed of your cupidity. Here, this should do it. Well?
Your Excellency is extremely generous. I should leave immediately.
Yeah, you should. You're fired.
In his upstairs quarters, preparing the attack. We should try to reach him discreetly.
We could try to go through the tavern's kitchen.
That's one way to do it. Or we could use the scaffolding to access the upper floor directly. But it's visible from the dormitories. And I know that the young recruits were ordered to stay there.
They will not suspect us if we're wearing guard uniforms. Do you know where the 3 lieutenants you told us about are located?
Ludger is an instructor. He'll be in the right wing of the barracks. As for the other 2, they'll be at the tavern. Olga and Werner are in charge of the guards' secondary activities in the basement.
I see. Our priority should still be to stop Torsten. We will worry about the others later.
Alright, well, I'm going to first go visit a merchant, any merchant. This one will do.
The best forge in Tierford. Oh, it's a great pleasure to see you again.
I wonder how many of these disguises I'm gonna need. Okay, so I do need to go in through the tavern, is what I'm hearing. Okay, what's taking up all of the weight in my pack? It's not any of this stuff. I guess it's that. Do I need the... I don't think I need the green azure studded armor, do I? I think all I need is that one. One's in the basement, and the other two are upstairs in the barracks. Okay. And get rid of the captain's gloves. I think you only need the chest piece, right? And I've got it down to 168. Hopefully that's enough. I can run again! Yay! The corn barracks are... Turn around. Right here. Alright, so... I'm gonna put on a beautiful disguise that no one is gonna see through it. I think only I have to wear it. You know what? Since we've got it, time for Vasco to put on a disguise too. Ah, yeah. Yeah, we blend in so well, don't we, guys? Constantine, how did you sneak in my pack? Don't mind me. I'm just a little.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. I know you've paid your entry fee, but this is a special night.
How did you recognize me?
Not to let anyone in.
What if I paid you a supplement for your good services?
Very well, you can come in. I hope I won't be in trouble.
You're fine. Somehow they saw through my brilliant disguise.
I regret, milady, we are closed this evening. Come back another day.
I'm not here to tempt.
How do you recognize me?
Are you in charge?
That's right. What do you want from me?
From you? Nothing. We are here to arrest the commander's lieutenants.
Is that right? Now this ought to be good. And for what crime would that be?
You know very well. For high treason.
Oh, and you think that my men are just gonna let you, without so much as blinking an eye?
Why would your men risk their lives and their families' well-being to serve your greedy ambitions? Gentlemen, you have been manipulated. I imagine you were promised riches and high station on the island. Told that with such a prize, you would be free of the services of the merchants, the mages, and the scholars. But do you imagine for an instant that the Nauts would risk losing their precious clients for you? That the continental nations that you've betrayed would accept that you might return to their lands? You would be condemned to remain on this island, isolated and forever banished from the continent. I only hope that you are leaving no one behind you, because you will never see them again.
You make sense. We have too much to lose in this story. I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but you're gonna have to deal with this yourself. Do with him what you feel you must.
That was quick. Oh, thanks, guys. Don't know how you saw through my brilliant disguise. Oh, I should have let Kurt talk to them. Oh. Alright, so now we have to go upstairs through the barracks. Well, maybe our brilliant disguises will get us through here. I'm lost in the tavern. There we go. Let's save. We're gonna head up the stairs. Hey, look! My disguise, I think, worked for once.
What are you doing here? Who let you in? I demand an explanation.
It seems that your men are a little distracted this evening, Lieutenant. It is understandable, with all that's been going on. You are under arrest, as well as your commander.
But what is this? I recognize you. You're the governor's emissary. And Kurt, you had your orders.
Sorry, but forced to betray someone, I decided it would be the less likable of the lot.
Traitor. Soldiers, ready weapons.
Bit of poison on my brain. Then let's go!
I didn't like any of these assholes anyway. Alright, we got one more lieutenant to find. I think. Yeah, alright. Wait, there's another coin guard lieutenant downstairs? Damn it, okay. It's alright, we're gonna get him before we... Where is he? Not that way. Probably out in the yard or something. It says he's this way. He's in the coin tavern, okay. You know what? It's my brilliant disguise. He couldn't see through it, so we would just pass through undetected. Oh, he must be downstairs too? Oh, he's probably like with the whores or something. Yeah.
Soldiers, ready weapons. We are
I'm sorry,
under
she
attack.
is.
We have been sent by the Governor Constantin d'Orsay. Your lieutenant is accused of high treason for having participated in an attempted coup d'etat. As you can see for yourselves, the attempt failed. Are you also ready to be accused of treason because of your loyalty to your lieutenant?
I doubt it. I'm sure they're gonna make the wise decision. Isn't that right, Dieter?
You give your word that we'll suffer no repercussions if we lay down arms?
You have my word.
Very well. We are dropping our weapons, soldiers. That dog's hide doesn't deserve our sacrifice.
Bit of poison.
Alright, well. All in a day's work. So many bodies. Oh, damn it, I'm full again. Hey, do you want to take all this shit off of my, hands?
Nothing, thanks. I'm not...
We're gonna slowly make our way upstairs. 'Cause otherwise I have to go find another vendor. Bump, 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 bump. An interesting layout. Jog slowly.
We've arrived too late.
Damn
Do you
it!
know where Torsten could have gone?
No. But we'll certainly find some information about it in these papers.
Commander, we have carefully followed your instructions. If the operation were to fail, an escort will be waiting for you outside the barracks to take you safely to the docks where the not ship you've asked for will be waiting for you, ready to depart. Lieutenant Werner.
Torsten suspected that I would denounce him, and he was prepared to leave this place. We must catch up to him. He cannot get away with this.
Let's go.
We will slowly make our way and jog down, and then we will put on our fashionable clothes. Like the blue and silver looks good on you, Kurt.
Torsten is a snake, but he's clever. Apparently, he suspected I would refuse to follow his orders.
He must have been told about our attack on the ghost camp and drew his own conclusions. He knew you better than you thought he did. It's blocked.
The guard, we're moving out. Break camp. We are no longer welcome here.
Oh, we didn't get the change.
So, these snake oil merchants defy us by sending their watchdog. Let's show them what guards are made of.
We will in just 1 second. Oh, I guess I'm not allowed to pause.
You pathetic dog!
The game is over for you, Commander.
I'm gonna put on my actual clothes now. Hey, enchanted one. Oh, Constantine, you don't look good. We were gone for 5 minutes.
Do I have the time to return and see those dear to me?
Man, that was quick acting.
How are you feeling?
Death is on my doorstep, and all hope has flown through the window. Come closer. What ill tidings do you bring?
I bring good tidings.
I thought you would like to know that the Coin Guard's attempt to take control of the island has failed.
This is excellent news. The kind I've not had in a great while. Thank you, Kurt. Were it not for your loyalty, we were lost. And as for you, my fair cousin, you know what I owe you. Not only have you looked out for me, like always, but you have protected my advisors.
Yes. And if your highness would permit, I would like to relay our most sincere gratitude from all of Thélème. Thanks to your message, the Mother Cardinal was able to thwart the commander's plans. By the grace of the Illuminated, the city is saved, and the traitors punished as they should be.
I was told that you were able to catch the commander and his underlings before they were able to flee.
Barely, but yes. They are going to have to pay for their crimes.
I cannot remember if the traitors are hung before being quartered, or if it is the contrary. Enough talk of ruffians. They failed, and for that, I again thank Kurt.
If your highness is looking for a means to translate his gratitude, gold is a present that is always appreciated.
I imagine that you shall name a new commander.
Yes. I will discuss the matter with loyalist officers, but I think I know who will be elected.
I hope it is someone whom we can trust. We do need soldiers, but loyal soldiers above all.
We are well aware that the Guard's reputation has been tarnished. We will not make the same mistake twice. Sieglinde is solid and loyal. I have fought beside her.
You have my complete trust, Kurt. You have amply earned it. Before you leave, I must ask you something.
All right. I'm listening.
I do suffer, my fair cousin. I suffer so horribly, and alas, we have yet to discover neither cure nor remedy.
I've been busy!
I know how much you do for me. Yet, I'm afraid that before the sickness claims me, the pain will have driven me mad. If only there was a way to ease my suffering.
I know of a healer with powers that are legendary amongst the clans. It is rumored he can alleviate even the most terrible pains. His village is west of the city. I could take you there.
One of our holy men lives in San Mateus. His healing powers are supposedly miraculous. Alas, it is a miracle we are in need of, my son.
If I may, Your Highness, we have the best physicians in the world. It shouldn't stop Father Petrus from praying for a miracle. It can't do any harm.
I'm nothing more than a sailor. I don't have much to offer when it comes to healing. As it would seem Thélème are prey for the Malachor, just like the Bridge Alliance. Perhaps it would be best to ask for aid from those not suffering from the plague.
The sailor's right. The holy men and the sages had their chance on the continent, and we all know how that went.
Thank you, as always, for your advice. Cousin, you are the only one I trust, so please, don't let me lose my mind.
I'll follow the leads and find a way. I won't let you down. Hold on. I'll be back as soon as I can.
So what happened to him is somehow he got the Malachor. So Scribbles, are you, if you're still here, can I ask all three of them, or do I have to choose one? I can ask all three. Cool. Well, before I leave, cousin,
My fair cousin! Come closer and tell me what brings you...
Constantine, how are you feeling? Are you in great pain?
This sickness is horrible, believe me. Now I understand what your mother went through. But you have not come to hear my complaints. Speak. It will give me something else to ponder.
I just wanted to check on you.
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
Well, let's go, I guess, everybody. Fuck, I'm still way down. We're definitely gonna go help you, Constantine, but first I have to visit a merchant. Very, very slowly visit a merchant. Very slowly. I went the wrong way. Night Scribbles, thanks for coming out. And thank you for the walkthrough advice. Diplomatic immunity.
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent.
Slowly. That's who I was looking for. You.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Please. Please, I'm so weighed down by my mini.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Alright. Guess we'll just head out this way. Wonder if there's any new dialogue here in the Coin Guard after the unfortunate incident.
Ah, Your Excellency, I'm glad to see you. It seems there has been an unexpected development.
Wait, what?
The manager of the tavern came to find me. He complained of supply problems on the island, and a customs sergeant who is seizing his shipments from the continent. Clearly, neither we nor the palace gave any such orders.
You suspect that these seizures are being used to supply the contraband?
It's the only logical answer.
And you wonder if Egon is involved? Very well. I will find out. No, thank you.
Well.
What can I pour for you?
Manfred, the quartermaster of the barracks, told me about your supply problems.
And he sends you? Damn. I didn't think a legate would act in person, but it's nice to see that our problems are taken seriously. I'll explain. Alcohol has been scarce in New Serene for quite some time.
Oh, it
The
has?
suppliers in the town are constantly victims of theft, to the point that they're no longer able to supply taverns. I could have managed if my monthly delivery from the continent had arrived as planned, but customs seized my goods.
Did they give you a reason?
Conservative seizure, they said. Time to check that everything is in order. And now they tell me that they can't return my goods because they've been stolen. Can you believe it? If even customs are getting robbed, what hope do we have?
This is all rather suspicious. Don't worry. I'll go and see these customs officers and get this cleared up.
Don't worry, cousin. We're definitely gonna go get your healer for you. We're right on it. Definitely happening. Super quickly. Top priority.
Customs Officer Alric. What can I do for you?
Desade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. I have been told of some issues with customs. I would like some clarification.
I'm listening, Your Excellency.
I was told that a shipment from the continent bound for the tavern had been seized as a precautionary measure.
Yes, it's possible. We seize cargo sometimes, to verify that all taxes to the town have been paid.
Randomly, without a prior formal order.
No, I don't know. Perhaps we received a complaint. That happens sometimes.
Oh yes, he's very convincing.
Noted in your records.
Naturally, but I assure you that we only do our job. It was all routine.
I was informed that customs was robbed.
Yes, these thieves have quite the nerve. Someone even stole personal belongings this time. Since then, I've put all important things in the chest. But I lost the key. Probably on my way here.
Convenient.
You have confiscated some goods, perhaps because of a report, but you're not sure. Then that same cargo was stolen from you, along with other things in your custody.
Exactly, Your Excellency.
You are either the worst customs officer I've met, or the biggest liar.
Listen, Your Excellency, I made a mistake. It's true, I should not have ordered this seizure. In fact, it was late, and counting the crates would have taken me hours. I decided to postpone it. In the meantime, the goods were stolen. It's unfortunate, but I'm not useless.
You haven't even informed the authorities of this robbery. This is all rather suspicious, Officer Alric. So I think it is necessary to conduct this inspection with a search.
Please, Your Excellency.
I'm sure the contents of this chest would be very informative. Maybe we should go to the docks to see if we can find the key that this scatterbrain has lost.
Letter from Egon to the customs officer. Alric, we will be waiting for you tonight at the quarry, which is near the northern gates. We hope that you will have explanations concerning the mistakes you made during your last operations. It would be a shame if we had to punish you. You have such lovely children. Egon. I'm gonna save in case talking is a bad idea.
So, were you satisfied with your inspection, sire?
haven't finished yet.
Alright, so... I found the thing in the chest there. Wonder if there's something else to discover. Pasco, damn it! Guys, come on! Let me walk here. I'm walking here. I think I've got enough, but I'm wondering if there's anything else like at the port quarter.
You have come at the right time, Your Excellency.
I have?
I am in a delicate situation and your help would be invaluable.
I'm listening, Admiral.
Captain Reuben warned me that he suspected a member of his crew of being a spy. It is almost certain she sent secret navigation information to foreigners.
Why ask me to take care of it?
This is a very serious accusation. One that results in a member of the guild being expelled. The Norts are like a family, very connected, but also likely to carry resentment. I think an external view is required to be certain that there will be no bias. Anyway, their ship is anchored at New Serene. Your authority will allow you to get more answers than us.
I see. What is the exact nature of the information that could have been sent?
It's up to you to find out. But all the Norts know how we navigate our ships. You've seen the techniques we use, and you know we want to keep them secret.
I agree. Where can I find Captain Reuben?
At the port in your town. You know his ship. It was Captain Vasco's before he landed. I'm counting on you, Your Excellency. We must shed light on this case.
Yes, all the knots have very nice tattoos. Okay, well, we don't have... That one's not as pressing, so we'll do the one with Egon. We'll finish that up real quick. I think we've got everything we need. Gotta be careful around those barrels. Alright.
So, were you satisfied with your inspection, sire?
Listen, it's obvious you're in trouble and you're hiding something from me. Since I'm compassionate, I'll offer you this little bonus, in the hope that it loosens your tongue.
It's a nice sum that could free me from a lot of debt, but I am trapped. And it's been like this for months. I am forced to pull off all kinds of tricks in order to settle an old debt.
Egon.
Yes, madam. Either I do what he says, or I lose my children. I've already paid off my debt 100-fold, but he maintains his hold over me. And now I have no choice but to obey when he asks me to divert larger shares of cargo.
Could you help me identify him?
I'd like to, but I've never met him. He gives me his instructions in writing, or sends his men. He wrote the letter you found, or at least I think he did.
I plan to put an end to this individual's activities, so anything you can tell me will be useful.
I hope you manage it, Your Excellency. For the sake of my children. Maybe you
think of the
come to
children!
The meeting he's arranged tonight.
Do you think you will come in person?
I don't know. This is the first time I've received a notice like this.
Oh, you're gonna be dead.
For arousing the innkeeper's suspicions. He doesn't let anything get past him, you know.
Very well, I will come. If only to avoid you paying the price for your stupidity.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I'll meet you at the North Gate
Avery.
in the evening.
No offense to our new friend, I'm not sure this Egon will come in person. I'd be surprised if he'd bother moving just to lecture a small fry in his business.
Oh, what a lovely T-pose you're having. Oh, you were just stretching. This way.
Ah, there you are. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's go.
We have a meeting next to the quarry. As we are early, we should be the first to arrive.
Perfect. I'll hide until they get here.
He will certainly not come alone. I beg you, don't wait to intervene if things go wrong.
Be confident. I won't abandon you.
You should get in position. You'll be here soon.
Find a place to hide. Okay. This way? Stealth dance.
My friend, I'm so glad to see you. Because you owe us some explanations, don't you?
Sir, let me explain. I wanted to do well. I was just a little rushed and...
Silence, fool. Not only have you been so clumsy with your handling that the quartermaster was informed, but in addition, you dared to plot with this legate, a noble that has already cost us dearly. Do you no longer love your children, Alric? You want us to get rid of them? Is that it?
No, Mr. Egon, I beg you. Don't hurt them. I didn't have a choice. The legate came for an inspection, but I didn't tell him anything. I swear.
Yeah.
It's a shame, Alric. Egon loved you. But would replace you with someone else soon enough. Someone smarter. Get rid of him. I don't want to hear from this little roach any longer. As for me, I'm leaving for Hikmet. Try to be discreet. This legate doesn't seem willing to let go.
We're committed to protecting this man.
If we're going to help him, we will probably lose track of our man.
I owe you my life, Your Excellency.
Don't mention it. Alas, all this was useless. This man was not Egon.
I'm not sure that it's a person, Your Excellency. It may be the name given to the leaders of the gang. I don't know. But I will never be at peace until you arrest them, that's for sure.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do. But how can I find this man now?
He said he was going back to Hikmet, which is where he sends the stolen alcohol. I'm sorry. I have not been completely honest with you.
Of course
I
not.
could have told you that earlier, but I knew that without your protection, I would not survive. The deliveries are sent to a dispensary outside the town. No doubt to avoid arousing suspicion.
A dispensary? But what are they doing with all this alcohol?
I'm not sure, Your Excellency. But you'll no doubt find out if you go there.
Well, at least
For
the fright
pity's
Egon
sake,
gave
spare
Alric
me!
managed to loosen
I
his
beg
tongue.
you! I swear I didn't betray you! I'll give you everything you want. But let me live!
Okay, you okay now, buddy? Everything is very dark. How do we get out of here? This way. Talk to Captain Reuben. Okay. Oh wait, Captain Reuben is the knot thing. Alright, I'm gonna take a really quick bio break and then I will be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I am back. Let us pick back up. So, we need to find the dispensary, but that's outside of Hikmet. Talk to Petrus. And then, I think there's stuff basically at everyone's area. And we can circle around, I guess, and figure out... we're right here. We might as well figure out what's going on with the knots. You know, I always hear dogs barking, but I never see one.
Oh, it's you, Onomenawi. Come and see. I received beautiful things from our village.
Your village sucks, buddy.
Bertir Tumad, Onomenawi. I am always happy to see you again. Do you want to see the objects I brought back from Vignamri?
Yeah, why not? I don't have any junk. Okay.
You will always be... Bertir, do you want to...
He's got things that are on fire. I could have a club that's on fire. That's pretty good. Can I use it? Still haven't found anything quite as cool as my flaming sword, so...
Oh, it's you, Onomenawi. Come and see.
Alrighty.
Captain Reuben?
Aye, the man himself. To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
De Sardet, legate of the merchant congregation. And I'm sure you know my companion.
Vasco. Oh, do not worry. The seahorse is in good hands.
I'm sure, Reuben.
Oh!
What brings you here?
The Admiral asked me to shed light on your little problem of indiscretion in your ranks.
I see. I would be happy to answer any questions you have.
The Admiral told me that you were the new captain of the ship we arrived on.
The Seahorse? Yes. It's an excellent ship and a good crew. But you did the crossing. You know it as well as me. Did you want to know anything else?
You told the Admiral that you suspect one of your crew members.
Indeed. The young apprentice sailor, Alba. A committed volunteer from Tulane. She only joined us a short time ago. Did you want to know anything else?
That'll be all, Captain. Thank you.
Alright, well,
my Tempest. Can I do anything for you?
I must leave you.
What brings you here?
The Admiral asked me to shed light on your...
I see.
What led you to these suspicions?
Well, the girl's behavior. She was very eager at first, very willing, almost too much. Then, suddenly, she became nervous. She isolated herself and did not speak to others. She's a recent recruit, which inevitably raised some doubts about her vocation. Sometimes I saw her hanging around my cabin. My papers were often disturbed. And since we've returned to port, she's almost never on board. Well, you can understand my concern, but you should probably talk to the other members of the crew. They may know something else.
What if she just has a crush on you?
Your strong suspicion stems from the fact that she's sea-given.
A recent sea-given. She did not join us as a child, but you know how rare volunteers are, especially from Thélème. Did you want to know anything else?
Do you know what information she may have sent?
I don't know exactly what you know about our navigation methods.
Let's say that magic does not have much to do with it.
I see. Well, of course she knows that too. She saw some of our machines on board, and by searching through my papers, she could get even more sensitive information. Did you want to know anything else?
That'll be all, Captain. Thank you.
Hey, happy to see you again. How have things been going for you since your crossing?
Good, thank you. Even if I've quite a list of errands to check off.
Then straight to it. What can I do for you?
This game kind of has an interesting relationship with pronouns, doesn't it?
How have things been going for you since we landed?
Well, it came as quite a shock to see you grounded, Captain. We truly wondered why.
Alas, the Admiral's decisions are as mysterious as those of the luminous Lauro. Impenetrable.
That's true. But the crossing went so well, didn't it? And since Captain Rubin took the helm for you, well, he's not the talkative type. But then I'm not going to complain. We've been sailing the small rounds of late, keeping busy. We go from port to port around the island. It's peaceful. At least we're in port often. Anything else?
Do you like it on Tirfredi?
It's not as nice as our isle, but it's far better than the continent. Here at least we can breathe, without smelling a corpse round every corner. And the coast is beautiful. And you know, the taverns aren't so bad. Anything else?
I'm looking for a Naut. A young woman going by the name of Alba.
I know her. She joined our crew at the same time as our new captain. Did you try the tavern? Don't give me that look there. I've kept from the bottle since that story with Jonas, you know that. No matter. When we're at dock, there's nothing much else to do. It might be that little Alba went there to take a look. Anything else?
I need to go. Farewell.
Smooth sailing.
Flavio.
Captain, delighted to see you again. We've missed you. Your Excellency, it's a pleasure. What can I do for you?
We have a few questions to ask you, Flavio.
I'm all yours, Captain.
What have you been up to since we landed?
Nothing worthy of writing home about. Just shuffling merchandise around the Isle from port to port. I prefer the high sea. Anything else?
Are you happy on Tirfredi?
More than on the continent, that's certain. But being on solid ground always makes me feel a little too anchored. Especially after what happened to Jonas. The island is beautiful, the natives rather friendly, but all said and done, it's off the coast where I truly feel at home. Anything else?
Can you tell me anything about Alba?
I don't know her very well. She only joined our crew recently. But she pulls her weight. You can't hold that against her. You might say she shows a little too much zeal even, at times. That being said, ever since we got here, I found her a little distraught. You could even say nervous.
Would you know where I could find her?
No, I wouldn't. Where's she missed roll call? Well, I hope she didn't do something stupid. These committed volunteers, we never know if we can trust them. Anything else?
I need to be off. Perhaps we'll meet later.
Farewell, then.
Your Excellency, I am so pleased to see you again.
Ah, yes.
The pleasure is shared.
Captain.
Good day, Jonas.
What can I do for you?
Our little damsel in distress we rescued.
How have things been since you made it back?
Very good. Everyone's been looking out for me extra careful, like. I do miss my parents, from time to time. But I don't miss the warehouse, or the mercenaries. My real family is on the waves. Thanks for helping me to return to them. Anything else, Your Excellency?
What have you been up to since we made it to Tirfredi?
I'm still just a cabin boy, but I have high hopes to be promoted to seaman for our next crossing. Since our captain changed, we've been doing nothing but coasting and small trade. But that won't last. Anything else, Your Excellency?
I would like you to tell me anything you can about a member of your crew. Alba.
She joined our party recently, but I like her already. She works hard and is full of courage. You know, she is one of those rare knots that joined of her own volition, and she did everything she could to become one of our own. Until we arrived here, she suddenly became distraught and frightened. It brought back memories.
Do you know where I could find her? I'd like to ask her some questions.
No, I've not seen her for a while. Maybe at the tavern? She was playing cards there from time to time. Anything else, Your Excellency?
I'm afraid I need to be going. Watch out for yourself.
This does not help us much. The girl has changed her attitude, I agree. But maybe she had good reason for it. Lost at cards, heartache, homesick. What do I know?
We were told that she was sometimes at the tavern. We should take a look there.
My boots are not, but thank you for asking.
This time,
These drunkards
you are
will
going
eventually
too
start
far.
fighting. We
I
can't
will
let them
not
get away
you
with
say
it.
one more word.
That's it. You can shout all you want, but I'm right, you old drunkard.
Not at all. I played that hand honestly. You're so drunk. You see double, that's all.
Are you kidding me? I saw that second king. Not only are you cheating, but you cheat badly.
You call me a cheater again, and I'll make you eat your words. That king must have arrived there by chance.
Come on, gentlemen. Please calm down.
Hey, you are guests here. Behave appropriately.
Who are you to give us orders?
That's true. You want to see how tough? Oh, you don't know who you're messing with.
They're totally drunk. I doubt we can make him see sense.
I should have saved. I don't know what's the right decision here is. Shit. Let's see. Greedfall. Drunks. Tavern. Arf, arf. Oh, hello, Griffin. Oh, are you gonna join us? Uh-huh. Okay, well, let me play the game. Let's see. Alright, we're just gonna tell him to leave.
You'd better get out of here, unless you want to end up in jail.
Ooh, she thinks we'll allow that to happen.
On guard, sir! On guard!
Put a poison on my blade.
I just leave bodies wherever I go. Diplomatic immunity.
Hey, look at that! The upper crust coming to slum it at the tavern.
Change your tone, soldier. You're speaking to the legate of the congregation.
Oh, my apologies, Captain. I didn't know. How may I help you?
That'll be all, soldier. Thank you.
Hello, Your Excellency.
What can I pour for you?
I'm looking for a young Naut. She goes by the name of Alba and sails on Captain Reuben's ship.
I wouldn't know who that is. Why don't you go and ask that fellow over there? He often shares a bottle with the sailors. He might remember your Naut. Anything else?
Give me a bottle of your best drink.
There you go. But be careful. She's got a strong bite.
Oh, here you are again. More questions?
We're looking for a young Naut. She's part of Captain Reuben's crew.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. A girl who loses her pay with style. But I don't know where she is. She looked sad last time I saw her. Didn't have her head in the game.
Have you ever heard her talk about secrets or documents she'd like to exchange?
Are you asking me if she's a spy? No idea, she told me nothing. But if that's why you're looking for her, I may have seen things that might interest you. I'm often mistaken for a drunkard, so they pay no attention to me. But I see everything.
Tell me what you saw. This should quench your thirst. So, what did you see?
Well, returning late at night, I spotted a guy I'd seen before at the tavern. He often spent time with a Naut, and he was in the street, fiddling with a stone, looking suspicious. So, I took a closer look when he left. I thought he'd stashed money or something, but no. There was a box under the stone, but there was no gold inside, just papers. They were messages, and from the look of the guy, they couldn't be love letters. Now, I don't know how to read, so I couldn't understand what it was about, but maybe those were your secrets?
Where is this hiding place?
Cross the bridge at the exit of the town. On the left, look for the stone. The box is underneath.
Thank you, soldier.
My pleasure, friend. Do you want to know anything else?
That'll be all, soldier. Thank you.
We're gonna get jumped. Cross the bridge. I'm somewhere. Where are you, Stone? Oh, it's not easily... Okay, I have to actually look for it, okay. Ah, there it is.
This stone must be the one the soldier told us about. Look, it hides a box.
It's a dead drop. It's suspicious, but it doesn't reveal any secrets or who uses it.
Well then, we'll have to catch whoever uses it red-handed.
We can hide in these bushes and wait for someone to come.
We could be here for a while, guys. Which bushes are we hiding in? The ones up there? But I can't climb! It's not in my nature to climb!
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Where are they now? Oh. Damn, that was loud. These bushes I'm supposed to hide in?
Perfect.
Okay.
We have a great view of the box from here.
So, shall we wait here?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's it. Suspect in sight.
Alright. Am I supposed to, like, go get them? Hold on. What does it say?
He's only a messenger. We should follow him.
Well, gentlemen, what are you plotting?
Fool! They followed us.
Got the damn bridge
I'm
lights
the leader
again.
of the merchant congregation, and you have been caught plotting treason. So I suggest you talk. What do these messages contain, and what are they about?
You're wasting your time. I won't say a word.
Do you realize that you are suspected of espionage and conspiracy? Don't you think you'd better explain yourself?
Wait! I don't want to end up in jail. It's not about the secrets of the congregation. Let me explain. Some time ago, it was rumoured that the secrets of the Naughts were for sale. Well, my country was interested. So I started exchanging messages as you've been doing. The Naught who was willing to give up these secrets demanded a fortune. He also wanted to become a citizen. But we were only at the negotiation stage. For the moment, I have received nothing concrete. Just promises.
Who is the Naught you're talking to?
I've no idea. The messages were signed White Rose. But I doubt it's a real name.
Very well. You seem to be telling the truth.
Alba means white, Desarde, but it's a little unsubstantial.
And give me the message in your possession before leaving.
Very well. Here it is. Now, if you'll allow me, I will leave the town.
Well.
Ah, Your Excellency. So, what did you discover?
There is indeed a spy among the Nords, but the spy's identity remains to be proven. Take this. I recovered this note, which seems to suggest that your secrets have been offered to several buyers. The Alliance citizen we met did not win the bid.
I knew it. My logbook has just been stolen, and of course Alba is missing. Do we really still need proof?
This book must be found at all costs before Alba sells it. Your Excellency, can we count on you once more?
I would like to help you, but this island is vast. How can I possibly hope to find it?
Alba is from Thélème. She probably took refuge in San Mateus.
This reduces the search area a little. What do you say, Your Excellency?
This is a trail that deserves to be followed. I will keep you updated, Admiral.
We're now nice with the knots. So what was in my chest? Oh, a naval officer saber. We should give that to... Am I allowed to use Yagathan now? Oh, it was not that one. It was Hammer of the Forgotten God. There, he gets a pretty saber now. Oh, I guess I could give him that super special ring that's in there. I don't need it. I guess Kurt could use the giant flaming sword. What else is on our list for the night? I guess maybe we should go, like, find those doctors for, Constantine or something. Oh, yeah, Petrus wants to talk about a plan, okay. Might as well get that from you too, I guess, Petrus, huh?
I need to speak with you, my child.
Yes, Petrus.
Oh, God.
What is it?
I've come up with a plan to put what we've learned about the Mother Cardinal to use.
Do tell.
You will have to take part in a fight in the arena, and we must make sure that the odds are high. To do this, you'll have to face a champion. This will lure her in.
That would effectively raise the odds. But the risk is they'll bet against me.
That may be the case, but the highest bets are based on the exact time of the defeat.
I see. We are going to make the Mother Cardinal believe that I will lose at a specific time.
And by doing so, you'll win something bigger than a fight.
This'll make her lose a considerable amount.
Exactly. I've even taken measures to make sure her usual moneylender is unavailable. Without knowing it, she will come to me looking for gold in order to place her bet.
And she will be at our mercy.
Oh.
Is this how you settle scores in Thélème?
This is how all scores are settled, my child. Or on the battlefield. But that's much dirtier.
Really?
So, what do you say?
Well, I've got no other personal quests to do, so
It's
yeah.
a complicated plan, but an effective one. Let's put it in motion.
Let's go back to the St. Matthias bookmaker. Your skills seem to interest him.
Sorry, Kurt. Oh, you've got something to talk to now about, Kurt?
Greenblood, my friend. Glad to see you. I'd like to talk to you about something.
I'm listening.
Remember that note we found in Rolf's office?
Of course. The one that said the recruits had been sent to different governors.
Yes. It was signed with a name I'm familiar with. Herman. Somebody I
Herman.
hope never to cross paths with again. He was the one who founded the camp we closed. And believe me, he has done an incredible amount of damage to the guard. But you look quite busy. Come back and see me when you're ready. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Still no good hats. Other than our most excellent one that we wear all the time. I need to find a new outfit for Kurt, but that might look good on him. What do you guys think? Guess I could actually look at Kurt with it on. It's not bad. You can't look too fancy, Kurt. That just looks weird with the extra little thing on it. We'll find something for him later. Alright. Did I sell everything in my inventory? I don't even know if I did. I think I got distracted looking at stuff. What is the Petrus's issue with the Cardinal? It's a great question. I think he's just trying to be all... He just wants to have power over her and leverage. Supposedly it's to protect Constantine, but I don't buy it.
Oh, there you are, Your Excellency. The Enlightened has heard my prayers.
What's going on? Where are the others?
After deciphering the content of the tablets, they went north to continue their research in some swamps. But they must have encountered problems. Brother Fidelis came back here and he was in a dreadful state. He most likely came to seek help, but he fainted. It's impossible for us to know what happened to them.
I am not a doctor, but I may be able to examine him.
Oh, please do. Any help would be appreciated. We've done our best, but our magic has proved inefficient.
Well, he's
and the
bleeding.
healer we sent for will certainly arrive too late from San Mateus.
This man is burning up with fever, and he bears several bite marks and traces of blows.
The blows did not put him in this state. He looks like a victim of poisoning. With the right antidote, I think we could get him back on his feet.
Have you tried giving him any anti-poison?
Of course, but to no avail. And what if it were a hex cast by the heretics?
No matter what happens, you always suspect them. This man was in the swamp. We know it's home to many creatures that we have a poor knowledge of. But local healers will certainly know which antidote to use. We could ask Lair. He will direct us to someone who understands remedies.
Onol Manawi, you've come back to see old Lair. I heard that you managed to retrieve the tablets.
Did Vindwal tell you?
Yes, and I feel more at peace, knowing that our brothers are alive, and that they will be able to join another clan. And you proved me right. Peace with the Renaigse is possible.
I need your advice. You may already know that one of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition.
I heard about it.
He has all the symptoms of a poisoning. But the anti-poisons we gave him had no effect. He must have been bitten by a creature of the swamp, and we're looking for a healer who would know of a suitable antidote.
So, you came to see me. Interesting. Our neighbors did not think for one moment that we could be helpful. Alas, our Donegat is one of the exiles. But Vindwal knows plants well. She will know.
Thank you. I will go see her. I hope she agrees to help us. I have to go.
Like so many others.
I mean, time is a little of the essence, my dude. We can stay and chat if you really want me to, but... Kinda seems like we have more important shit to do.
Here you are again. What do you want?
I have come to ask for your help. Lair told me you know about remedies.
I do know a few of them. I have learned about plants. I used to want to become a Donegat.
One of the researchers came back wounded from the expedition. Apparently he was bitten by a creature of the swamp.
And now he has the Llewellyn fever. We have a good knowledge about this affliction. He will die if he does not receive proper treatment.
Do you know which antidote should be given to him?
Yes. These priests are idiots. They could have asked for our help, but they treat us like children. You are different. And you have allowed my son to join a new clan. So, I will give you the potion to cure the priest. Wait a moment. Make him drink this remedy and he'll get better.
Thank you, Vindwal.
I don't even know why I'm helping these people.
Where am I?
You're in Eden. You are safe.
Was I unconscious for a long time? The other members of the expedition, they are in danger. The swamp is so hostile. We weren't prepared for it. Some of our people have disappeared.
What caused these wounds?
A nightmarish creature. The swamp is full of them. A colleague and I had left to fetch some help when we were attacked. I managed to run away, but I don't know what happened to him. As for those who are at the camp, you must go help them.
I have a feeling they're dead, buddy.
On the map. I will join them.
There. Please, hurry.
Thank you. You should rest now.
To a travel spot. Quickie travel. But then I'm gonna be stuck with Petrus for fine. Go do the right thing and save the people. Oh, this place. This stupid place. Okay. So I need to get over here to this part of the swamp, which I do this way. I'm in the wrong spot.
I do not remember there being a path in this place the last time we came.
You're perfectly right, my child. This passage must have been cleared by the expedition. We should follow it.
It was, yeah, definitely not here.
Was bring you to the place suggested by the tablets. I had no way of knowing.
Me? But I did warn you. You just wanted to have it your way. Someone so foolish and thoughtless should not be supervising an expedition.
How dare you!
It looks like we're right on time. If we do not intervene, they're sure to gut each other.
How can you call yourself a man of faith when you turn your back to the word of our founder?
Me? At least I don't allow myself to believe any heresy to feed my own pride.
No, you'd rather be more stubborn and obtuse than a mule.
You will regret your words.
Hey, what's happening here? I could hear you from miles away.
Your Excellency, I'm so...
Oh, Eugenia again.
You arrived right on time to settle this matter.
Guys?
How did you manage to find us in the middle of this swamp?
Brother Fidelis managed to reach Eden. He's the one who told us where your camp was.
But he didn't leave alone. What happened to Father Orbricus, who was accompanying him?
He must be dead, like our other companions. This is all your fault.
Virgil, you
this
fucking...
is
You're the worst.
That you are not fit to lead such a team. I should be the one in charge.
No.
Maybe you should calm down and explain to me what's happening here.
This expedition was undertaken with no concern for common sense. We are not equipped to explore this type of place. Our people are disappearing, and all we have found are some falsified writings.
Brother Virgil is terrified, which probably explains why he's being so disingenuous. We have made incredible discoveries, and we could find more.
You are beyond redemption. I won't waste another second talking to you. If you want to talk to me, Your Excellency, it will have to be without her.
How charming.
Now, children.
Your Excellency, I hope you will forgive us for that scene. My relations with Virgil have always been difficult, but ever since we arrived here, it has been unbearable. I'm afraid we may need an arbiter.
Before anything else, I need to know what has led to this situation between you.
What would you like to know?
Well, why are you guys yelling at each other at the top of your lungs?
For what reason were you quarreling?
The expedition itself, I'm afraid. Virgil was always against it.
Then why did he
especially
come?
Under my supervision. For him, our discoveries in Eden were sufficient. They confirmed what he wanted. The rest did not matter. According to him, we should never have continued. And when we found new tablets, it became even worse.
Were they also written by Saint Matthias?
Without a doubt. The handwriting is the same. There are also some patterns, some islander symbols. It's fascinating. But what really angers Virgil is the content we managed to decipher. Our founder explains that he learned a lot from the islanders. Something our brother cannot accept. He now persists in saying that these tablets are fake, forged by the natives themselves.
Brother Fidelis told me that several members of the expedition have disappeared.
Yes, that's why he left along with Father Orbricus to fetch some help. 3 more of our colleagues are missing. And I'm not even talking about the ones who fell ill. I must admit that I underestimated the hardships we would encounter. I made a mistake. I should have prepared this expedition more thoroughly. But Virgil's being disingenuous does not help.
And no one has searched for those who are missing.
I wanted us to search for them, but someone later convinced me that it presented too much of a risk. Along with lack of preparation, our constantly decreasing number, and creatures swarming the area.
And by someone, I suppose you mean Brother Virgil.
Indeed.
I'm thankful for these pieces of information. But you understand that I will also have to talk to Brother Virgil.
Of course, that's understandable. You must hear us both before you can make a decision.
Fucking children.
Brother Virgil.
What do you want?
Can you explain to me what caused such a quarrel?
The reason for it is very simple. It is Eugenia's folly. This woman should never have been the supervisor of our team. The discoveries made in Eden were sufficient, but no. She didn't want to stop the research. She organized this expedition in a hurry, without taking elementary precautions, and now she's accepting as facts the delirious writings we discovered on these tablets, without doubting them for even 1 second.
What do you mean?
We found some new tablets, allegedly written by Saint Matthias,
Mm-hmm.
but their content is so absurd that they were obviously forged. I am certain that the natives must have found these stones before us and modified their content.
Why would they even care?
The natives cannot write.
They must have been helped by an unscrupulous settler. How would I know?
Brother Fidelis told me that some of your colleagues went missing. Do you know anything about this?
They did not go missing. They were killed. It was the wild beasts, the diseases, and let's not forget the savages. We can feel their presence.
Racist.
Roaming around the camp at night. I am certain that they are responsible for the death of our colleagues.
That's
Music
strange.
mix is off
There
tonight.
aren't many villages around here. We've been in this region before, and the only native we met was a little insane, but would have been incapable of killing several priests.
Those savages may very well have been following us since our departure. We will not be safe on this island until it is entirely converted.
I see. So, you haven't tried to find your colleagues?
So we can die as well. I am not as crazy as Sister Eugenia.
Why did you come,
You
Virgil?
cannot take sides in your quarrel for now. And in any case, it is not what matters the most. Even if you think they are dead, we have to try finding your colleagues.
Well, if you are prepared to take such a risk, I can only commend you for your bravery and wish you luck. But I would not get my hopes up. You should start by searching the excavation site. To get there, take the path south of here. But be careful. The creatures that roam the area are ruthless.
I'm getting tired. Well, I believe Sister Eugenia. Not Brother Racist here. Let's see. Oh, is there something back here? Well, it looks like there's something back there, but apparently not. Well, yeah, that guy's dead. I'm not talented enough.
This man's skull is sunken, but he doesn't look like he was in a fight. Could he have fallen?
That is unlikely. Look, my child. The wound is located at the back of the skull. I regret to say that in my opinion, he was struck from behind. With a mace, most likely.
Watch Virgil be like a serial killer or something. Lizard doggies. So, when you say your colleagues were missing, they literally were at the job site and you just left their bodies everywhere.
This poor soul was almost entirely devoured. He must have been killed by swamp animals. Even so, this wound looks different from the others. It looks like a knife wound.
Alas, anyone could have stabbed this priest. Both natives and priests carry knives.
Protect me in this battle! My blade. Let's go!
Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna check the audio options, because the music seemed very loud.
These fang marks are impressive. The poor man didn't have a chance. He must have been attacked by a large reptile. Most likely a Lowolo. But what was he doing alone, so far from the camp? It seems obvious now that these disappearances were orchestrated.
All these disguised deaths, these abject crimes. The natives can be violent, but they are not deceitful. I'm afraid that Brother Virgil may have found a way to take control of the expedition. He should be judged for it.
Indeed. I think that we should go find this brother and ask for an explanation.
Wait, so Virgil really is a serial killer? Alright. Maybe what we'll do is we'll finish this off, for what's-his-face's quest next week, and then we'll wrap up for the night. Hey, asshole!
Brother Virgil.
Your Excellency! Weren't you supposed to be looking for our colleagues?
Indeed. I regret to say that they are indeed all dead.
I knew it. What a waste. Eugenia and her recklessness are to blame for this.
I'm afraid someone else is responsible for this. These deaths are not accidental, and yet they were disguised as such.
The savages. Their thirst for blood is unquenchable.
Not their
I knew we
thirst.
should never have come without an escort.
Oh, Virgil, would you please stop taking us for fools? The natives had no hand in this.
Who else could it be?
You.
Someone who desperately wanted this expedition to fail. Does that remind you of anyone?
Fine. You unmasked me. But know that my cause is righteous. The Ordo Luminis sent me to
Of
keep an
course
eye
they
on this
fucking
expedition,
did.
to ensure that the discoveries we made would not jeopardize our nation or our presence on this island. But the inscriptions on the tablets are a heresy. A dangerous manipulation. Can you imagine what would happen if it was said that our founder listened to the teachings of the natives? But even then, foolish Eugenia accepted these discoveries as truth, without any hesitation, without realizing that our entire nation could suffer because of it. So yes, I wanted to scare her.
I understand that you might want to protect your nation, but to go as far as assassinating several of your colleagues...
Come now. What would you do if someone were threatening the congregation? You cannot make me believe that you would not be willing to kill. You may have already done so. But since you want to avoid using violence, help me convince Eugenia to go back to Eden.
No!
My colleagues and I know how to sort through these discoveries. And you will be rewarded, of course.
It is undeniable that these discoveries could cause a great upset in Thélème.
Oh, who
But
gives a
he
shit?
has no right to decide what should be revealed or not. On this island, Cornelia should be the one to decide. Be careful with your accusations, though. Eugenia and her colleagues are on edge. We wouldn't want them to start killing each other.
So if I order him to leave the expedition... let's see. Now I'm gonna Google this. Let's see, brother... What to do with Brother Virgil? So, okay, hilariously, you get what plus 1? I don't know, guys. I'm torn. I kind of want to reveal what happened because I just don't like him. You know what? Fuck him. Fuck him. He killed all. He. Fuck him.
It seems to me that all members of this expedition are concerned. They should decide on what to do next.
Oh. Damn it, Petrus, really? You judge me for that? You know what? You can judge me for that. I don't care.
Everybody listen. Alas, I must inform you that I found the dead bodies of your missing colleagues.
How awful. What happened to them?
Someone wanted us to believe that they were killed by some swamp animals. But it was all staged. Your colleagues were murdered, and their bodies abandoned to the creatures.
What? But why do such a thing? And who murdered them?
Brother Virgil confessed to his crimes in front of me.
Monster! You will pay for these crimes. These people you killed were our brothers. Our friends.
You stupid goose. You really believe that I will let you pass judgment on me? You shouldn't have been so quick to accept these lies that could destroy our nation. And want to reveal them for all to hear. You are solely responsible for these deaths.
How dare you present yourself as the protector of our nation? Murderer!
May the enlightened protect me in this battle! Poison on my blood.
Oh, that's a lot of people dying. Okay, maybe I did make a mistake. Alright, fine. I'll roll back. I'll roll back. That's a lot of dead people.
I'm sorry, sister. Brother Virgil fled during the battle.
The coward. And naturally, his accomplices fled along with him.
No.
What a waste. So many people died.
Perhaps I shouldn't have revealed his crimes in front of everyone. But I thought it was the best way of ensuring he would be judged.
Considering how high tensions have been these last few days, a fight was inevitable, alas. But you did what you thought was fair. Here, take this. As a token of gratitude for shedding light on these dismal events. Alas. You have to go back to Eden as well. There are too few of us to continue the research.
Were you hoping to discover more?
Of course. This place was but a single step in
Oh,
Mateus's
okay,
journey.
that was not
The last
what I
tablets speak of a
intended
journey
to happen.
northbound, further up in the swamp. But even if Virgil is no longer a threat, we are not sufficiently well equipped to go there.
We could go there for you if you wish. You just have to tell us where to look.
That would be marvelous. Of course, you would have to start from the excavation site where he wrote this. I think I noticed a path going north when I was there, actually. Look for any traces of life. Perhaps you will be lucky enough to find more of his writings. That would be fantastic.
Don't worry. I will conduct this research and come find you here if I uncover anything.
Alright, fine, Petrus. You were right. Was it this one or the second one? Let me go to this one and see if that's what it was. Did I not save before talking to Virgil? Ah, I did. Good. Alright, let's see if this is a better outcome.
Indeed. I regret.
Are you the son? Who else?
Somewhat.
Fine. The order for the inscription. Can you imagine? But even without
You can't. But he has no. Be careful.
Sorry, Brother Virgil, but I cannot accept. You will take your belongings and leave this place. The research will continue, and their discoveries will be studied by wiser people than you. The decision to reveal them or not will be theirs.
I see. My colleagues and I will go back to Eden. I hope that you don't regret your decision.
Well, I regretted it.
Alas, I have found the dead bodies of your colleagues.
How horrible! But how? Oh, perhaps I should have listened to Brother Virgil.
I doubt it. Brother Virgil is
good.
responsible for these deaths. He was hoping to blame the natives for them and discredit you.
What? But why would he? He will have to answer for his crimes.
As I do not have the authority to arrest him, I sent him back to Eden. If you want him to face judgment, you will have to report what happened to the Mother Cardinal.
You are right. As soon as we get back to civilization, I will make sure that she hears about it. Once more, your help has been a blessing.
Alright, apparently that was the right...
Alas. We will have to go back to Eden as well. There are too few of us to continue the research.
Were you hoping to discover more?
Of course. This place, the last tablets, but even if Virgil...
We could go there for you.
That would be marvelous. I think I noticed... Perhaps you'll...
Don't worry.
There, are you happy, Petrus? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and stage ourselves.
Fernando. Do you
Oh.
remember him? He should be able to inform us.
Yes, I remember Fernando. Let's go and see him.
Wait, why are we going to find Fernando? Oh, that's probably for... the spy thing, I guess. Where's Petrus's quest? That's where... Alright. Coin Guard Tavern, and then we will call it for the night. Alright, perfect. Alright, guys. I think this is a good spot to leave off for the night. I hope you all had a good time and enjoyed. I guess we will probably be back next week, doing the same thing. Until next time, good night, everybody.